What up, y'all? Welcome to the Hallowgang podcast.
Hallowgang.
Right here, this is where I'm going to be telling you about all the new music, all the new shit I got going on, like fucking new music. What else? There's going to be new music, all kinds of dope shit, and all kinds of new music. Speaking of which, let me show you some new music right motherfucking now.
I came in the game trying to murder it. Rappers deserve niggas steady slapped how I'm serving them. I'm slaying and steady, staying impervious. Investigators finding the traces of where I buried them. I wanna live my life like it's an overdrive. Till the walls come down. Do what you want to, say what you will, but I walk alone. Do what you have to, I'm a doing, I'm taking it all. Come get some. Come get some. Come get some.
2, 1, 2, check. Holy shit. Welcome to the Hallowgang podcast. If I'm gonna, I don't really know what this is gonna turn into, but I'm calling it a podcast for now. What I got going on, music projects, film projects, all that shit, etc., tours, one-off shows, you name it. We're gonna be talking about it here and doing all kinds of other fun shit. You'll see. Let's just get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the news. Okay, so the biggest, I guess, bit of news that I've got in my life is that I'm working on a new James Garcia album, which I hope people by now understand is different from a Young Wicked album. And that's been a gradual progression, but it's like, you know, fucking, I always make the comparison of like Eminem, Slim Shady, or Marshall Mathers, Slim Shady type thing, where you got, you know, one character that does a certain kind of music and then another one who does a different kind of music. And the album I'm working on right now is like very heavily influenced by metal and rock, and it's also got tons of rapping on there because I can't let anybody think that I'm not the best rapper ever, so I'm rapping on it as well. But that's some of what I played at the beginning of the show, and I'm very fucking excited about it. And I'll have more news about like a title and release date, shit like that on the next episode. So stay tuned to the motherfucking Hallowgang podcast. All right, second bit of news I got for you. The rumors are motherfucking true. Me and Bones are working on a new A&B record. It is a rap album, traditional A&B style. I've got the majority of the like pre-production done, and it sounded pretty fucking sick. And I can't wait for y'all to hear it. Excuse me. What else? I'll have more info on that as it progresses. Also, got some shows in Denver coming up next month. March 14th and 15th at the Roxy. The 14th is the Chainsmokers show with Paul Monoxide. And then the 15th is a House of Crazy show. That's like a once-in-a-lifetime type deal. I'm on that show with the homie Scum. I got a dope set that I'm working on. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to bring a guitar with me or not. But soon in the future, I plan on having a guitar on stage with me and adding that to my show. The shit's out. But anyway, what else? Oh yes, and I got some like exclusive, super rare one-off pieces of merch that are going up on my Patreon, and they're going up there right now. And fucking, I got a little video to explain that. Let's roll that motherfucker. What up, y'all? James Garcia, aka Young Wicked, aka several other motherfucking names. Musical mastermind, man with the fucking music. You feel me? I'm jumping on here to talk to you guys about my Patreon. My Patreon is a place where you can connect directly with me. You can sign up and you get immediate access to several collections, several EPs of unreleased music. You're also going to get access to exclusive merch items, things from past tours, one-off items, autographed items, real special shit like that. There's several different tiers, several different options you can choose from, and coming soon I'm going to be doing my own version of a podcast on there. I think you guys are going to dig that. It's going to be really fucking fun. And yeah, so my Patreon is popping. I got a few members now, and I'm hoping to bring more of you guys into the fold so you can experience all this flavor with me and become part of the Hallowgang. So patreon.com/James Garcia Music. Tons of shit for you there right now already, and a ton more shit coming. Let's go. All right, next up, I'm gonna answer some questions from you guys that I got through Instagram. So well, you know what? Hold up. All right, y'all. Let's get into some questions. The first question comes in from the homeboy, Big Troxel. And he says, what do you think about Posty fronting Nirvana and should they go on tour? That's pretty fucking cool. I think what he did there for the SNL thing, he's got a cool, interesting voice and he could probably do it. And yeah, man, that'd be dope. It'd be dope to see all the other guys up there playing those songs regardless of who's fronting the band, but fucking Post Malone is a good way to go. Shout out Big Trucks. That's my bro. G5280 Music said, if you could go back and change anything that doesn't and can't involve money, what would it be? I would... it doesn't involve money. Fuck, that's a hard question. I guess I would go back and... so that, that's a fucking... fuck that question. Blocka Solo said, when we gonna work again? Blocka Solo is a dope-ass artist from the 505 from Albuquerque.
Get the money till the motherfucking days go.
And shit, I'm down to fucking work whenever, so I'ma holler at him. Crazy Wicked 281 said, yo bro, when are you gonna put out your next album? Hopefully as soon as possible. I might start with singles, but I got this rock, metal, rap, fusion album that I'm working on, and I'm just gonna start dropping shit as soon as possible. And we're also gonna do an A&B record. TSO Ghostly said, do you accept features? And if so, how much for a verse? I'm always down to work. I usually do 16s for like $1,000. What is it? 12 bar verses for like 800. I could do hooks for 500. I could do beats for 400, and I could do mix and mastering for 150. So if anybody's interested in that, holler at me. But I'm always down to work, and we can always work something out budget-wise. So all good. What's the first self-help or motivational book that comes to mind when asked? Holy Bible, New Testament. Okay, Red Nuts 1984 said new A&B music. Yes, new A&B music. Chell the Brat said, who was the most inspirational person to you in your life? Fuck, man, putting me on the spot. I'm inspired by so much shit, so that's a tough one. Let's see, what else? Arthur Madrox says, what's your favorite song you made and your favorite in general? Usually my favorite song that I've made is the most current one. And the most recent shit I did was a remix for Monoxide's Chainsmoker album. And the remix is like hardcore with him rapping over it. It's really dope.
The ones that breathe, a bunch of bad luck bitches got hooks in me. I got the bag tucked with me just in case I flee from all this so-called fun.
If your question didn't get answered, I apologize. Every week I'll put that up. You guys can ask me whatever you want, and I will respond to that shit. And hopefully the answers will be a little less incoherent and stony and a little more fucking informative. But here we are. All right, before we get out of here, let's take a look at the wall of freshness over here. Let's pick something from the wall of flavor. Let's pick something from the wall of flavor to give away in the comments. What's this? Get in there and get that. Let's give away this mini AJ Styles figure. First person in the comments to tell me Gandalf's sword, Gandalf the Wizard from Lord of the Rings. If you could tell me the name of his sword, or at least the first person to tell me the name of his sword, will win this AJ Styles figure, and I will send it to your house, and I'll sign it if you want. All right, let's do it. Alrighty, I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of the Hallowgang podcast with James Garcia. I enjoyed it, had some fun, and it's gonna get a lot bigger and better as time progresses and I build more and more content through my music and the community, you guys, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of dope shit. Sign up to my Patreon if you want to see an extended version of this episode of the podcast that is also unedited, so there's no bleeps and bloops, and there's an entire segment that is strictly for the Patreon users. Shout out to these dope people right here subscribing to the Patreon and supporting what I do over there. It really means a lot. All right, y'all. See you later.